Welcome to today's North Mankato Community Update. I'm your host, Anna Meyer, and I'm joined by City Administrator John Herenstein and Mayor Mark Dean. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah. How are you guys doing?
Good. Great. Good.
Good. Do you want to talk a little bit about Christmas events coming up this month at North Mankato?
Well, December is the holiday season, and so we're excited to see these things kicking off. We have a number of programming things going on at the Taylor Library. There's a gingerbread making opportunity, there's some wreath making opportunity, and there's a Grinch weekend coming up right before. So lots of things going on at the Taylor Library. And so we invite people to come down and join us for those many events that they have going on down there.
Great. And I understand the library is also a sharing tree location this year?
Absolutely. So if residents from North Mankato would like to come and select a family or child off of the tree to gift to this Christmas, it's a great way to give back to the region, and it's a special program that I think does a lot of good in our area.
Great. That's awesome. What about other events that residents can go to, the Kiwanis Lights, for instance?
Kiwanis Lights is up and running. Our public works crews have assisted for the last several years with our bucket trucks, helping the Kiwanis put up the lights. So we join with them in trying to promote the program and donations to the I think it's the food.
There's a number of places they donate
Yep.
the food and the monies they collect throughout the community, and so it's
Right.
just a great opportunity. And if you're lucky, you might be the millionth visitor. They're
Oh,
talking
that's
about
right.
this year being the millionth
Wow.
visitor of the Kiwanis Lights since it started. So it's been a really great attraction for our community and brings lots of people to the area. So we'd love to see that.
And in addition, North Mankato continues to put Christmas lights up on numerous streets. So if you drive down Belgrade Avenue, up Lookout Drive, on Commerce Drive, you can see a lot of different Christmas lights. It's sort of a point of pride, I believe, with the community that we continue to do that. And then there's, a couple years ago, we installed new icicle lights in front of City Hall, and those have been really popular.
Yeah, very popular.
Yep.
Neat. Well, we'll have to look out for that.
Yep.
Also, there are some open houses going on about the Commerce Drive plan. Do you guys want to talk about that?
Sure. So Commerce Drive, we are in the process of planning for that rehabilitation of that street for next year. We're looking at new surfaces, new lighting, some additional trails, and some seating opportunities. And so we've been doing a number of public engagements with that. There's a couple of engagement meetings in December, so people can come in and chat with us about what they see and what they would like to see on Commerce Drive, and give us some more feedback before we finalize those plans. That'll come back out in probably January. So if there's opportunities there, we'd love to have people come and join us. Those are held at the fire station number 2, and they're listed on our website.
Awesome.
Couple things I always like to talk about when the Commerce Drive project comes up is first, is going to be approximately a $2.5 to $3 million project. Roughly $2 to $2.5 million of that will come from state and federal transportation grants, so that it's a really great deal for the local taxpayer. And then secondly, just the importance of Commerce Drive and what it represents to North Mankato. It functions both as a collector for industrial activity and workforce, but also it serves the entirety of the hilltop in North Mankato. So there's so many services, from getting your oil checked or changed, getting gas, stopping to eat, working out at Snap Fitness, getting your hair done at different salons in the area. It really is a livable area, and we want to continue to talk about Commerce Drive and its not only service to the community, but how we can continue to maximize it as we move forward.
It's very important to hear residents' input when it affects so many of them. So that's going on December 10th and 12th, correct?
Yep.
Yep, correct.
At the fire station?
Fire Station 2 from 6 to 7, and we look forward to having your comments. A couple comments that we received was additional water fountains in the beautification efforts during some of the initial ones, and then residents will also have to or get the opportunity to take a look at different options for the beautification items we're talking about, and get to voice their give a vote to which one they like the best.
We're trying to, there's some beautification things. We'd like to add some public art up there, and again, some seating and some things. Right. And so we'd like to have people give us some feedback on what looks most attractive to them, because we want to make an attractive, user-friendly, pedestrian, multimodal friendly area. So that's what we're looking for.
Great. Also, now that there's a bunch of snow on the ground, do we want to talk a little bit about snow removal procedures, etiquette?
Sure.
Well, you know, as I think this would just be a good time to remind residents is when the snow falls and that you see the plows out, please get your cars off the road and at least in 24 hours so they can clear the roads. It's really important, not only for your neighbors, but just for the snow crews that are trying to get done with all the roads.
And we do have ordinances in North Mankato about clearing the sidewalks. You have to clear them within 48 hours. And we want to make sure that people are safe. We have a number of handicapped people that are using the sidewalks, and they need to be able to make their transit activities as well. And then we remind people as they are parking not to block the little cross sidewalks in the boulevards, because people use those to access their homes, particularly in lower North Mankato. And so just be respectful. You know, we haven't had a history of calling snow emergencies, because we do get our crews out there and we keep the streets clear, and then we ask people to move their cars so they can come back and backfill that as they need to. But the snow emergency is always a possibility if we would need to do that.
Sure.
You know, should you discover a hydrant that's been covered with snow while it's been plowed, it'd be nice to help the volunteer firemen out by maybe going and digging that out. And you know, if you have a neighbor who can't shovel their sidewalk, you know, maybe think about helping them out and going down a house or two, and you know, being neighborly. It's something we like to promote in North Mankato.
Absolutely.
Of course. Some great tips to make sure that everyone's having a safe holiday season.
Right. Exactly right.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for being here today. We'll catch you next time for the North Mankato Community Update.